Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this exciting game because there is a possibility that Pala rifle was Salt versus Orc. Yes, I repeat, this is on the bottom left. It is the most skilled, one of the most skilled players, but definitely the most like hard thinking, the most like research friendly player in entire Pala Rifle University. His name, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Toxi, and Mr. Toxi, he has a good idea what his opponent is going to play, and ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is going to play something crazy. Blade Master, no units, then Shadow Hunter, no units, then double Tauren Totem, Spirit Walkers, Taurens, Fire Lord, and he's going to revive and revive and revive those Taurens. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you may say, Saul, Paladin rifle will have a lot of units. What are you going to do about that? The idea is he's going to cross the map and he will stop the creeping with Windwalk. He will have items from Voodoo Lounge, and because of that, ladies and gentlemen, you can't creep under Blade Master. It's not that easy to creep under Blade Master, especially like more than level 1.6. Because Blade Master will just creep drag you often. Of course, there are solutions to that, but yes, he will basically stop the creeping, and later, when you have Shadow Hunter out, Shadow Hunter comes in with Hex, and he is creep jacking you even more, because Orc can creep. Orc can be like this parasite, with all due respect. He's just going to follow us, ladies and gentlemen, and that's annoying. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toxi, with his amazing build order, ladies and gentlemen, he's using the new refined Pala Rifle build order. As you can see, he's creeping the first camp even without militia. So I told you, I wasn't kidding, that Mr. Toxi is, ladies and gentlemen, the most creative Pala Rifle player that is currently working on Polish Pala Rifle University. Look at this Blade Master is like, okay, this Blade Master is checking this spot. I don't know, this is a pretty heavy mind game, ladies and gentlemen, but the good news for Mr. Toxi, he will get the item, and he got the experience, and one militia died on creep. Okay, this is not the end of the world, and look who is it, the right click strategy. Now what I should do, what I would do, I would just run across the map, and with militia after the tag, I would creep the green to unlock Divine Shield, and with Divine Shield, we can have something to stop this aggression, and Mr. Toxi is running, ladies and gentlemen. I had an opponent in Warcraft 3 once that was calling me a pig, a fat pig, and he was telling me to run, go run. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running, but in Warcraft 3 only, and this is what Mr. Toxi is doing is good. He's running, and I think he's getting ready for this militia creep. Because look, versus Blade Master you can't do much. With mana you can of course heal your amazing rifleman, and I think we are going for the green camp creep. Of course, creeping with melee. Oh, he's making two additional workers before tech, so Mr. Toxi will go tier 3 in this game, but let's see if it's going to be enough to stop this Blade Master, Shadow Hunter, Fire Lord aggression. Mr. Toxi is sacrificing his rifleman. I thought that is the best. I didn't know it's a good or bad idea, and Blade Master got the experience, but we sacrificed the life of our beloved rifleman to get, ladies and gentlemen, level 2, and with level 2 we need to have Divine Shield. And ladies and gentlemen, I spoke with Mr. Toxi, and Mr. Toxi was like, Saul, this strategy with Blade Master is obnoxious, it's a good counter to Pala Rifle, because Pala Rifle player needs to sweat a lot, he needs to sweat a lot. Can we stop this? Can we stop this, ladies and gentlemen? So, we have Divine Shield. I mean, Mr. Tox is waiting with the second skill because he is a smart player. He used to play Night Elf before he fell in love with Pala Rifle. So with Night Elf, when you play Warden, I have seen players with like not adding a spell until level 3. Because with Warden you don't want you to use your mana during the creeping. Of course, you harass on level 2, you use your mana. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Blade Master is actually not that oppressive. This Blade Master is scouting quite badly, so look, he's wasting time. He's like, where is Toxi, where is Toxi? He went to expansion position, but of course, Pala Rifle doesn't expand, Pala Rifle wants to creep. We have 3 items on Mr. Toxi, that's good. And they are meeting, ladies and gentlemen, they are meeting with each other. As we can see, Blade Master has 2 clarities in his inventory, and I'm quite interested because I think that Mr. Toxi will play level 3. I know, he will play tier 3. Okay, now what we do, remember, this just right click, you take this Blade Master and you right click Paladin. Because you can heal now with your beautiful healing solve, and Pala Rifle player can't. That's why we consider going for Divine Shield. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. The fight will start now. What the Blade Master is looking. Okay, he's looking. He wants to get the item and experience. Mr. Toxi knows. He's waiting for the last hit. Got experience on the Paladin. No, experience not on the Paladin, but Divine Shield. Divine Shield, we are popping Divine Shield and we are going. We are going, ladies and gentlemen. There is no militia, there are workers. He's playing a little bit like Elfhood. Elfhood is like the lowest MMR player ever. And look at this abuse, look at this abuse. Shadow Hunter, Blade Master abuse, look. They're just running for each other. Thank God that Divine Shield counter is not bad. That Divine Shield, I mean cooldown, is not high because Mr. Toxi will be able to save himself soon. But ladies and gentlemen, this game is really interesting and this game is really oppressive. Because you may say, Saul, we should be pushing now. Yes, there is an option, but Mr. Toxi is like, I can stop. I can stop, ladies and gentlemen, I can stop this. And look, another hex is used, but Divine Shield should be ready soon. Mr. Toxi is using a lot of militia to stop this aggression. And ladies and gentlemen, Blood Mage is going out slowly, but I think what Mr. Toxi should do is should creep. Because with Blood Mage, he will be able to creep and, you know, he will start the late game right. He's going to play Rifle Caster with Fire Lord. That's what Professor Lemes is basically advising to play versus Taurens. Yes, it's going to be, look at this, there's confirmation, Spirit Towers, not Spirit Towers, sorry. We have Tauren Totem with Spirit Walkers. Spirit Towers are Undead Towers. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think that Pali rifle player should creep now. And what the Org is going to do. Creeping with Org is not that easy because you don't have heal, you don't have tank, but of course your damage output is okay. You can hex, ladies and gentlemen, the Ice True Berserker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so actually the damage is not that big that Org is taking. He's creeping with 3 heroes. Mr. Toxi is creeping, Mr. Toxi has full mana. Toxi playing as Nemo, of course. He got level 3, that's a nice level. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be full army Inner Fire Griffons. Mr. Toxi is building ultimate Pali rifle army. Ultimate, ladies and gentlemen. And he will add his own Fire Lord, you know why? Because Spirit Walkers, they have on Master training, they have ability called Ancestral Spirit. So basically you can revive from corpse, Tauren that died, or another Spirit Walker that died. And yes, when you kill a unit with Fire Lord Incinerate ability, this Fire Lord has Soulburn ability, so Mr. Toxi will go for Incinerate. You basically remove the corpse, you do like blow up the unit, right? So for example, if you kill unit with a siege unit, so with mortar team, there is no trace of the unit, and it's the same with Fire Lord. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are going for this. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what is happening here? We are going for level 2. On level 2, I think we go for banish to banish the Taurens. Blade Master is creepjacking while the Org is creeping with 2 Taurens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And well, you know what is also funny with this build? When your Tauren dies on creep, you can revive the Tauren. So basically, Spirit Walkers can heal. They heal 1300 HP for 220 mana. That's very efficient, if you ask me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toxi again, he's making the ultimate army with a lot of armor values. I'm expecting Inner Fire Priest. And yes, the Fire Lord with Incinerate, this is the icon. And ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Toxi operational? Almost. He needs the Griffon support, he needs the Inner Fire support. And the Nasty Blade Master is here. Nasty Blade Master is here, ladies and gentlemen. We are waiting for the Windwalk to run off. It's only level 2, the Windwalk is done. We of course can have a dust technology, but we don't need it. Vampiric Aura is terrible. Mr. Tox is like, I don't want this, sell the Vampiric Aura. We are playing Pala Rifle, we are playing Purge units, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, so as we can see, let's check out now how Org is going to creep. You know, remember that Spirit Walkers, they have freaking 600 mana. That's a lot of mana, man. Name a unit caster that have 600 mana possible in the pool. So like, you can basically resurrect Taurens over and over again if you have a full ban. Of course, there is cooldown between resurrections, but I think if you creep, you just let your one Tauren die. And ladies and gentlemen, one Tauren dies and then you revive him. So let's see how this will work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is the item for the Orc? Orc got Undead Aura and is keeping, of course, on the Shadow Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, are we killing our own TC? Maybe that is not necessary. Mr. Toxic has a lot of lumber. 500 lumber in like these high-level games is a lot. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, creeping with Militia only is a mistake. Okay, that's... Can we do it? Militia is not that strong. Interesting. Actually, he's creeping this. He's changing the aggro, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. And there is also an option, because I'm, you know, great at analysis the game, I'm not reading the feedback from the Twitch chat, that Mr. Toxic decided to free some supply, because, you know, you don't want to have too many workers, we are not expanding, you want to be able to basically suppress the army with, I mean, change the army to the fighting army, and you actually crept something, so that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have Master? Master Priest is on the way. All of the upgrades... Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, if you play Gryphons, you have one dream only. Go to Orc base and you see burrows without the TP. Burrows without concrete, and Orc has no TP. All of those burrows will die. Entire build up to this game. Those burrows are dying left and right. All of them. Magic damage is too grande. And banish to save the rifleman. Man. Okay, let's look at the bright side of life. Right? Look at the bright side of life. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, yes, Orc has decent army, Orc can work on upgrades, and Orc can start remaking the burrow, so... But ladies and gentlemen, we are entering StarCraft 2 mode, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by that? There is nothing left to creep. One base Toxi versus one base Fra. Mr. Toxi doesn't know that camp on the bottom raid was crept. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Inner Fire Gryphons. Look at this armor, +5 armor. Paladin is on level 4, so Paladin is adding some armor value from the aura as well. And I think Mr. Toxi is ready. Mr. Toxi is ready, but actually, is there incentive for him to push? That's a good question. We'll see about that. He's basically trying to lame a little bit, but there is no TP on him, so definitely he can't get deep into... This guy is refusing. I hope Mr. Fra doesn't play 4v4, because if your teammate in 4v4 would see that your base has burrows without upgrades in minute number 13, you would be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's stop talking, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are fighting. We have the ultimate army, Orc was able to spend the money. Okay, we have Banish, Holy Light is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, how Banish, beautiful. And this army is ultimate. Toxi with an ultimate army. His Paladin can be killed at this. We don't have Staff of Sanctuary. Probably Staff was forgotten. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. One of the... Okay, Banish to save the Gryphon. That's nice, ladies and gentlemen. This pull. But we can heal as well. We have a Brave Blood Mage in front. Brave Blood Mage, of course, can drain the mana. Fire Lord, good level 3. We have better Soul Burn. We can cast Soul Burn on the Blade Master, because Blade Master has a high damage value. And we don't want to... Like, Soul Burn nerfs the damage nicely. Or you can just Banish. So there are multiple ways how you can disable the Blade Master. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, if you think that you can fight this army of Orc earlier without these amazing Gryphons, without building this ultimate army, you are mistaken. Of course, laming the burrows help. You may say Soul Orc would have like 10 supply more, this is true. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a good example to every single Orc around the planet Earth. If you are not scouting right, you need to make this freaking upgrade. Fire Lord of the Orc is going down, Code of Beast is going down, and ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toxi solved this issue. He activated no hurry mode, and he basically crept. He survived the early game pressure. He did it very nicely, and ladies and gentlemen, yes, that was a beautiful example how you counter Orc that is playing fast Taurens versus Polar Rifle. Wait until you have the ultimate army. Congratulations. Interesting replay by Mr. Toxi. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the bottom left, we have a sub counter. So if somebody wants to help me reaching 1000 subs on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. And in the next video, you can check how is the counter different. Hopefully the content will be good, so the counter is not going down. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.